Hey there everybody, Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and I just got done watching the BFG. This is my first movie for the second half of 2016. This movie was directed by Steven Spielberg, and really that's it. That's the notability at that point. Um, it's after that there's some people in it that you could hear their voices and maybe say I know who that is. But as for seeing them, nope, not going to know who they are. So, and I think that's how Steven Spielberg wanted it. So the BFG was based upon the book written by Roald Dahl, and I never read this book, never ever. I read I read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He also did Matilda, but I never read Matilda. But I've seen the movie. So with that's really what I know. What's the movie about? So the movie was about a giant, a big friendly giant, who is responsible for our dreams. He goes around and he spits dreams into our heads, and that's the gist of it. And he tries to not get caught while he's out and about. Otherwise, he has to take care of it. And so we have this one little girl, Sophie, who catches him, and to take care of it, he takes her with him to Giant Country, to Giant Country. So with that, he's got, I want to say 9 brothers. They never really said that they're brothers, but 9 brothers, and they're all bigger than him because they call him Runt. So we'll just leave it there. So what was the good parts? I think the little girl who played Sophie did a superb job. I think that the writing was pretty good. I thought that the actor who voiced and probably motion captured the BFG, Big Friendly Giant, I think that he did a good job. And I think that the guy who did Flesh Eater, I think that his voiceover work did a really great job as well. I don't know if he and the guy who did the BFG did the motion capture as well for them, but I think that he did a good job as well. So what was bad? Man, this movie it's 2 hours, and at about the halfway mark, I was like, oh, is it over yet? That's really how I felt. That's horrible of me, but it could be because I was trying to make sure that between Laura and I, we corralled a 1-year-old who's soon to be 2. But man, it just felt forever. But I think that's it. I think the CGI in this was a little bit to be left. The CGI on this was a little bit missing, I think. That's just my feeling. Like the parts where they're just focused in on a giant's face, great. The parts where you don't see his face and he's running fast, good. But where he's just, I don't know, when it's interacting between Sophie and the giant, I think there's something missing, and maybe if we would have watched it in 3D, it would have come across better. But it felt awkward, like an afterthought almost. I don't know. So is this safe for the family? Yes, this movie is safe for your family. There really is not a scary part in this movie at all, and I think that you should really take your family and go watch it. Again, here we are, a movie that just came out, and I took my family to the movie theater, got the popcorn, got 3 drinks, so that cost us a total of $45. Oh my gosh. I'll go broke if I keep taking my family to these things. Anyway, so I think that it was worth it, though, taking the family to see this movie. It was pretty good, and it wasn't scary. So should you go see it? Yes, you should go see it. Go see it right now. Because otherwise you have things like The Purge and you have things like The Conjuring 2. They're going to take the box office, and I really just can't get behind those two. The Purge is on the third one. Come on now. Um, and I saw the first one, and I was like, yeah, this is all right for the first one. Maybe we shouldn't do another one. And now they're on number 3. The only way I would see The Purge is if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it, along with, well, basically everybody in the Expendables was in this movie, not this movie. But this movie is safe for everybody, and you should go see it so it doesn't have a horrible box office. So with that, Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and with the family, I just saw the BFG rated PG, and it's from Disney, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg. So with that, we'll talk to you later. Thanks, everybody.